Well, here we are, our Christmas show. We got JD, Sean, Mark.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's not Christmas yet, guys.
It's
Wait.
almost Merry Christmas coming up.
You guys are rushing it.
Pre-Merry Christmas.
Anyhow, it's our Christmas show. It's our first Christmas show. I want you to know that Sean and JD decorated this place. They stole all the plants out of the front foyer. So,
We didn't steal anything. They followed me back to the office.
okay. We'll have to hope they follow you back to the foyer so we don't get arrested after the show. Today's show is going to be a lot of fun. Okay? We're going to do a couple things. Number one, back at 2016, we did Bike Week. And if you remember, what we did is we had behind the scenes. So we're going to show you behind the scenes when we took the Indian motorcycles out. Then after that, Russ is Ocean City, Harley Davidson from Warwick, Rhode Island. And you can tell me a little bit about that one.
We were out riding up there. We're doing our annual ride to Rhode Island or everywhere we decide to go every year. And I was riding down the road. I seen they were having a grand opening, pulled in. I said, we would like to shoot this video. We're with Cycle Fever TV, and they were gracious hosts and walked us through. It's really a neat story. The shoe shine shop that they have in there was in their train station that was torn down before World War II, and they brought it over and rebuilt it inside there. All the wood was planed by the owner of the place. It was really pretty interesting.
Okay, good. Well, we'll take a look at that. And then, guess what? We're going to be going back down to drive through Main Street.
Did we really drive through Main Street?
We rode on a motorcycle, Hank.
Well, some of you rode on a motorcycle because I saw somebody. I won't say a word. I'll let you guys.
I thought we stopped on Main Street.
You guys, oh yes, you did. Yeah. Let me tell you, for the folks at home, when these two get together, there's trouble. Just so you all know. Now,
when he's with us.
Now, I'll tell you what. Because we got a lot to do, let's start with our first video. So our first video is going to be Bike Week 2016 behind the scenes. Why don't you roll it, John? Today we're going to take you behind the scenes filming the Indian Springfield. Robert Pandia found us this great little park, International Speedway and Noble Road.
That's right, Dad. Here we are while taking a couple Indian Springfields and a Chieftain Dark Horse for a test ride in Daytona during Bike Week. There's me and our pal Robert Pandia, the External Relations Manager for Indian, along with some of the crew, Pete, you, Frank, Gil, JD, and of course Mark, who's doing the filming right now.
Yep, that was a day that we had almost a whole crew there.
Yeah, we had 2 Virgins and a Springfield and a Chieftain Dark Horse. Here's the fully loaded bagger with the heated seats, the grips, and more. Dad, you gotta admit, that's definitely a sweet bike.
That's my style. I know it's yours too.
Well, you like the heated seats, I know.
Then you got Gil's Victory, fully loaded. Yeah, the Dark Horse is more JD style because he never rides with saddlebags or anything. He always carries everything he owns in a duffel bag.
Well, Dad, we know JD likes to ride Spartan style, but this bike with its 111 V-twin comes with all the bells and whistles. Hey, Dad, do you know why it's named the Springfield?
As a matter of fact, I do. They were first produced in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Wow, that's pretty good. I didn't think you knew it. It was produced there from 1901 to 1953.
Yeah, I was born in between there, but I'm not going to tell you exactly where.
Oh, you want me to tell him?
I don't think so.
All right, let's just go for a ride.
Well, we're on our adventure. We're going across the Main Street Bridge, heading into Main Street, Daytona, the main drag. Now, let me tell you, if you're doing this during Bike Week, which we are, you're going to have a lot of time spent on that bridge.
Yeah, like this. You better like the guy in front of you because you're definitely going to come to a stop.
Oh, hey, look, we're moving. And the guys in the back, they're following us. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, well, here we go. Let's see. I think you make it about 100 yards. There we are. We stopped.
No, now we're going. And, of course, everybody at home, we cut a lot of this out because we stopped on that bridge for a long time. But this is a pretty good stretch for us right here.
This might be a record, but oh, looks like it's coming to an end. Yep, we stopped. Well, pretty neat.
JD, do you remember that?
Absolutely, it was a great time, beautiful day in Daytona.
Yes, it was a beautiful day in Daytona. Do you remember what bike you rode?
I rode a few of them.
Good, I like that comeback. How about you, Sean?
Yes, I rode the Springfield and I rode the Chieftain
The
Dark
Chieftain,
Horse.
Yeah, that Chieftain Dark Horse
Yeah.
is a nice bike.
Yeah.
Well, we had two Springfields.
That big Springfield, I like the way he put it, where you'll hear about it later on in the show, and you watch the second video, and he says, we just basically puked the whole magazine on it, because that bike was loaded with everything. I mean, it could do anything. It would lift itself up and set itself back down to whoever was riding it that day.
It almost rode by itself.
That's what I need, one with training wheels. By the way, if you were watching and you heard Sean say something about heated seats, because the year before they gave me a bike and they had the seat was heated and it was about a 95-degree day and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. And I remember exactly what I said. I can't say it live on the air, but my you-know-what was on fire. And it wasn't my nose. So, well, we had a good time that day. Panya was the one that set that up. What do you think about, think we should do it next year?
Absolutely.
I hope so. You know what, that is great. You know, Robert Panda, who's with Indian Motorcycle, does a lot of things with their marketing and stuff. Every year, we're so lucky that when they have a new bike or something, he lets us take them out.
Right
shows
to the
us around.
airport and pick them up.
Yep, yeah. I mean, that's, you gotta admit, that's pretty cool.
Hey, I had a lot of fun.
They take us right to the hangar.
Yep,
Roll out the red carpet
Yeah,
for us.
and then they say you get that one, and that one, and then they ask if we can ride them.
Do you remember? Then, do you remember what happened to Gil?
Yeah, he didn't bring his license.
He didn't have his driver's license, so they wouldn't give him a bike, so he had to ride his own, which is okay.
So you're
Next
saying
year.
Gil was riding a motorcycle without a license?
Yeah, and he's a cop.
I was wondering.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, tell me a little bit about your trip to Rhode Island now.
Well, we went up to Rhode Island. If you remember a couple weeks back, I showed you the video where we went to Deals Gap, Tennessee, and rode along the Dragon's Tail. And while we was up there we went up to Rhode Island on the way there, and we went to a place called Russ's Ocean State Harley Davidson. It just opened that day. We went in, took a trip from walk around the place. Go ahead and roll that video.
Lace Manufacturing Company, come on in.
So how long have you guys been in this area?
We've been in this neighborhood for 23 years. We've been open for 28. And we've actually owned this building for 12 years, but we never converted it from the original factory into a showroom until today. So the barn boards here in our sales offices, and they're also in several other locations throughout the store, are actually almost 200-year-old barn boards. We planed them ourselves. They were from a Revolutionary War hero from 1818 barn. This is my dad that we have over here, the original founder of Ocean State Harley Davidson, Russ. He originally worked for the telephone company before he retired to go into the Harley business, so we have some telephone memorabilia up there. Started life as a pole climber. Our shoe department features the original Providence train station shoe shine stand. It served the Providence train station from 1896 until World War II. This is our new service department, service counters. It's underneath one of the old factory mezzanines that we relocated to be office space. Upstairs in the offices we also have the original foundry molds from the Waterville Iron Works.
Can you give us a website, your address, phone number, and a little bit of information so we know how to get to you?
Sure, we're at Ocean State Harley Davidson. This is our Warwick location at 35 Albany Road in Warwick, Rhode Island. We can be reached at 401-781-6866, and our website is oceanstatehd.com.
All right. Again, thanks for watching this Cycle Fever TV.
Well, that was interesting.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it? You know, if you noticed, across the street was the original Harley Davidson shop that he had owned there for 30 years. And then when you see the new dealership, it's funny because the old dealership would actually fit in the showroom of the new one. That's how much it was.
Outstanding.
If I look a little shorter, my seat broke.
It broke or you
I
pressed
don't
the
know what
button?
happened, but that's okay.
They just wanted Sean to look taller.
That's it. What are you talking about? I'm standing on my seat.
Well, I gotta tell you, we have some good times around here.
Yeah, yeah.
And we hope you folks at home are enjoying it. Now, I have a surprise. I have a surprise coming. Oh, somebody's at the door. Let me see what I got here. Oh! Josh! Good! Come on in, have a seat.
Hi, gentlemen.
Who is it?
I give you my seat in the
Hey,
row.
who is this?
Sit, sit.
Hey,
I'm Josh.
Josh, how you doing?
Good.
For everybody at home, this is Josh Stentenkamp. And Josh,
The head camp?
you know, you're lucky I got the Josh part right. Josh was a student of mine way back when, in elementary school and middle school, and he used to come in at middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at 7 in the morning to show me magic tricks.
JD, did you show up at school at 7 in the morning?
Jay didn't show up to school. Now, what I would like you to do is, because JD loves magic.
Very
It's
much.
magic that he's here. Okay? So he loves magic. So can you do some magic tricks for JD?
Yeah.
And I'll get all of this stuff here out of your way and explain what you're doing.
So, for the past 2 years, I've traveled the U.S. I was interviewing magicians for a book that's coming out. And when you travel that much, and you're on, I hate flying. So I watch a lot of movies. Do you enjoy movies?
Absolutely.
So I have these notepads. There's about 50 pages of them, and on these pads, I have movies that I've actually watched when I went on vacation.
Some
Like
classics there.
Forget Paris. You ever seen that one?
No.
No, chick flick. Pretty
Oh,
good
okay.
though. I think Billy Crystal's in that one.
Okay.
The Producers, the original,
Yep,
67.
absolutely. That's a good one.
I have another one here that has some more on there. I think Alien,
Yeah,
1979,
yeah.
The Thing,
Yeah.
82. Just pick one. Which one? It really doesn't matter.
Oh, how about the...
Yellow, red. This? No, I mean just pick
Yellow,
one of these.
yellow.
Okay, we'll put this one away. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold out your hand. We're going to place this right here. Take your other hand, place it on top.
Right.
With your thumb, I want you to go to the very front of the notepad.
Very front.
Yeah, right up here. And I want you to look at me.
Okay.
All I want you to do is just riffle through, right? And look at one. Look at it. Don't show me. Look at it real quick.
Okay.
And close it.
Okay.
All right, you got a movie?
Yep.
Have you seen this movie?
Yes, I have.
You have. Great. So I want you to stew on that for a minute, all right? And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to show you one real quick because I got to
Alright.
think about exactly what we're doing. What was your name again?
Bob.
Bob.
Sean.
Bob. Gotcha. Well, you know, it's always easier to know Bob. 2 cards. Bob.
Yep.
Sean. I'm Josh. I'm going to take the jack. You take the 10 for me.
Okay.
And I want you to just kind of watch very carefully. I'm going to take this jack and I'm going to fold it directly in half, as you can
Keep an eye on it.
kind of see here. Right there in half. That looks pretty good, right? My origami skills aren't the
Yeah.
best.
Yep.
Do you remember when this movie came out?
Last year?
Last year, huh? You just messing with me? Don't do that. I mean, you don't have to really answer. So we got the jack. I'm going to take the 10. I'm going to fold it kind of opposite, like this.
All right.
See, this really helps me think about his movie. You guys have some great characters. The movie has pretty good characters, right?
He's not
Yeah?
even thinking about his.
I know he's not. What we'll do is we'll actually take that and just kind of right down the middle. And if we do this right, if I can grab it, and just flip it over. So we just kind of flip it over in a fancy way.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's multiples of these films. I want you to can you see that? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I
So you can
see it all
there
right.
it is. Watch very carefully, okay?
Yeah.
And push it right to the edge there, and if you look, you can kind of see it. Reverse the card a little
Look at
bit.
that. Yeah.
Well, what we did is we created a void in time. It's kind of like an ancient artifact.
Ah.
No, ancient artifact, maybe.
Maybe
Trying to get-
Hank's the only ancient
Yes.
artifact we got.
But this is pretty cool because if I pulled the card out, time would just stop
Yeah.
completely. But what we can do is rip it right down the middle
Holy mackerel. All right.
and show
Wow.
the cards that up. And
Wow.
see, this really helps me. One of my favorite movies came out in 1981,
Okay.
and it starred Harrison Ford, and it was called Indiana Jones
Lost
and
Ark.
The Lost Ark, 1981.
Wow.
Yep, there we go.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
something new, something different.
Yeah.
How'd you got that from the cards?
Did
Yeah.
Hank teach you this in school? Is this what you learned?
You know, Hank taught me everything I know, and it didn't help me at all.
There you go. Gosh, that was really good.
That was good.
That is interesting.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
that.
Hey, no problem. Something simple.
You got something else for him, or?
Yeah, I guess I could show some more. I didn't know how long. Let's see here.
Well, you're getting paid by the week. So,
Am I? Okay.
yeah. But you're only
What he
getting,
really means is you're getting paid week.
Yeah, that's. And if it's weaker than us, you're really in trouble, Josh.
I can give you the same thing I'm paying them.
Oh, you can double it.
Yeah, you double it.
Here, we'll, do you gamble
Once in a while.
once in a blue moon?
Every day he wakes up.
Have you ever played a game called Three Card Monte?
That I have not done.
You have not done. Do you know how the game is played?
No, but Sean's pretty good at that one.
Sean's pretty good,
I've
though.
never played 3-card Monte.
Sure you have. Play the game.
All right.
I'm a quick learner, Josh.
So, three-card Monte involves three cards.
Okay.
It involves a joker, and of course the queen. So your object is to follow the queen. You know where I'm going with this?
Okay.
You've never seen this game before? It's
I've
the
seen
play in
him
New
follow
York.
the queen.
But it's like hide the coin under
Yeah,
the
exactly, yeah, kind of like that,
Hide
kind of like the shell game, the classic shell game. We got the queen on top, but what's great is when they would play these games, they would try to distract you. Like, oh, what's that over there? And before you knew it, they'd take the queen and place it on the bottom. Well, let's say you saw that. Where is the queen?
On the bottom.
On the bottom. No, see, the joker is on the bottom. So, where's the queen?
Top.
Oh no, see, I still got a joker on the top. It must be in the
I'm not falling for that.
middle.
We'll
No,
try
there's a
it.
joker, there's a joker. The queen is always on the bottom.
Okay.
But what's fun is I can show you a queen on the bottom, I can also show you a queen on the top, and a queen right here in the middle. But the jokers are on the bottom. You might think I'm playing with more than three cards.
Right.
Okay? I will give you my wallet, if you can tell me what card that is.
You better say queen just to play it safe.
Listen, odds are that it's
It's the
supposed to be
seven
a
of
joker.
spades.
Actually, no, it's the six of clubs, but you were really
Oh, man. That was really good. Wow.
That's what he teaches you, huh?
Every day at 7
that's-
o'clock, I learn a new one.
It's the only way I actually got through class.
You know what? If I had to sit with him, that'd be the only way I got through class.
Josh, you want to say hello to anybody at home?
Sure. Hi, Mom. I guess that's always the class.
Hey, wait a minute, that's my line.
Oh, is that your line? Okay, hi,
My mom,
Dad.
I don't know if my mom's watching or not, but we'll find out. But anyhow, Josh, I really want to thank you. I want you to stay here,
Okay.
okay? And let's see. We have gone through our first two videos.
Yep.
Yep.
Our second, actually our third video is we're going to be really neat and take people down Main Street. Now, for everybody that's at home, if you've ever gone to Bike Week and you're sitting on the bridge to go into Main Street, it could take you as much as an hour to get over that bridge. So we cut it down a little bit for you, all right? And now, if everybody's ready,
I'm ready.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
This is one of the longest rides in history.
Oh, I did.
That Main Street.
You know, Sean thought he saw all of this, but I changed it around. So let's go to the video. Well, there's the main light. Cemetery's on the left, Root Hill, and Main Street Station coming up on the right side.
One of my favorite parts is just doing the people watching.
And I gotta tell you, there's some pretty strange people out there sometimes.
Well, that includes us.
Well, we're the strangest.
That's true.
I'll tell you what, everybody brings their bikes there. They're so proud of them. What do you think?
I think I wish I could park my bike like that.
You can, Sean. You only got to get there about 4 o'clock in the morning to find a parking spot.
That's usually about the time JD and I are leaving.
Leaving where? To go home?
No, to leave the strip.
Oh, I see what you mean. I got some footage of you guys on the strip late at night with a guy named Spider-Man.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Right, and the mannequin.
Don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, we'll bring that up later then.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, you can deny those things if you want, but I'll tell you what, there's some things that you can't deny. And that's when you and JD go out together, we never know what's going to happen.
I still don't know what you're talking about. But I will say, it is a great time, and it's just a blast to be out there and meet all the different people and talk to different people.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. The only problem I have is whenever you and JD get together, for some reason you guys are always pulling my chain. I don't understand that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You always come up with you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this is another neat part right here. Remember I told you it's kind of hard to find a spot to park? Well, watch this guy pulling up to get a parking spot right now. There he goes. Now, pretty lucky to find a parking spot. But once you find it, I don't care if you stop traffic or not, Get off your bike, get it where you want it.
I will say, this parking is a team effort.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, good one.
I thought you'd like that.
Ooh, what was that? Looked like a slingshot.
It looked like one, but
But
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
But you know what? Anybody that hasn't been there, you gotta go to Bike Week. And this is almost the end of the tour. When you get to this building here, you're just at the last light on Main Street.
Is that A1A? Where does that bring you to?
That's A1A, and that's the beach right straight across. Well, actually, that's the beach looking at us. And if you went straight, you ride right into the beach. Well, hope you enjoyed our little ride through Main Street. See you later.
Alright, in my defense, it was really early in the morning, and I wasn't wearing my glasses. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, some defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody at home wants to know, first of all, JD runs into the Birdman.
Yep.
They had a bunch of parrots. That was fun. Then,
If you got Spider-Man.
no, I'm just going to get to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man. And poor Spider-Man sitting there, and JD picks him up and throws him on his shoulders. Spider-Man's going, but that's okay. That's all right. Now,
I think it was okay till JD started doing squats.
yeah,
That
yeah.
made him nervous.
But you know what the funny thing is? That night, you remember where we slept?
Yes, on the floor.
Yes, on the floor. JD says, come on, I got a place for you to stay. It was a concrete floor.
Hey, come on now, the price was right.
Yeah, the price was
Price
right.
was right.
Price was right. Yeah, my back still hurts, but that's okay.
Price or quality, you only get one or the other.
All right.
We couldn't get price, we got, we sacrificed on the quality.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Got the same place next year?
We're gonna work on it just for you. We're gonna try to get a bullet mattress this time, an air
We
mattress.
had a blow-up mattress.
No, a real good one.
Oh,
Not
okay.
one 2 inches off the ground.
All right.
Mine worked.
Tell you what, guys. I don't know how much time we got here. Oh, look at that. We got a few minutes left. I got a surprise for everybody.
We like surprises.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I won't talk about the hammer in the TV set. Okay, I think I got something going over here. Let me see what I got. Bells? Bells? Oh, no!
Thank you for having me come on your show.
Thank you.
That bag must hold a lot of coal, Santa.
This bag for Hank over there, I emptied it. I just want to say hello, people back home, and my friends here have been all on the good list. That guy looks
That's hard
familiar
to
over there.
believe.
He,
I was gonna say,
I don't know, it looks like a young version of Hank over here, but I have.
Which Hank?
Mrs. Claus, the ugly one over there. Mrs. Claus has,
This last Santa's coming here.
this Santa's here for a long time. So, Mrs. Claus spent some time making these T-shirts for all my
Wow.
kids here on Cycle
It's
Fever.
Look at
He's
that.
a naughty one. So here's one for Mark.
there you go.
Hey, all
Thank you very
right.
much.
There we go.
Yeah.
Make sure my hat says on here today.
Yeah, we don't want to scare any kids at home.
No, I already did that.
I noticed-
This one right here is
I
for-
noticed they threw you out of the mall tonight,
Yeah, they
Santa.
did. It's Salvation Army. So this one right here is for Sean.
All right.
At
Look at
least they
that.
didn't take them away in a wagon that wasn't made like a sleigh.
This one's for JD.
Do I get 2 since I was good this year,
You
Santa?
get 17 of them. Put
All
on
right.
Hank's hat.
You know what? One every day of the week.
He comes, wait a minute, he comes one day and he thinks he's been good.
He obviously hasn't checked that list
This one's
twice.
for Hank over there.
Pass it on
There you
down.
go.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's a girl's shirt.
That's
Well, here, I'll
that's
take
needless
it.
to say.
I like it. Look at that. H
And this
Cafe.
is Josh. This is for Josh over there. Josh,
right.
you look very familiar. I think you were on the naughty list back when you were in 8th grade.
Oh, well, looks
You
like
remember
must
that
have
far
made a
back?
I'm
These are nice.
3,000 years old, so I remember everything.
was
This is also
just
for our
last week.
film crew. We got one for Hank and Mark and, or is it John?
John.
John, and for Carlos. I'll just go ahead and
Yeah.
All right.
throw them out. Make sure everyone has one of these. And there you go.
Nice throw.
I like that. Everyone's coached
Hey,
basketball back in the day.
Santa,
He's been flying all night. He's tired.
Santa, I gotta tell you, it reminds me of a basketball game I was at one time.
I don't remember that.
You don't? Where you got me a technical?
No,
You don't remember
that
that?
naughty guy, Audie Confessor.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
You see Audie Confessor, that handsome brown person? Can you make sure he gets one of these hats?
Yeah, I'll make sure he gets one.
Okay, I gotta go now. Mrs. Claus is making me some milk and cookies.
All right,
It's great to see
Thanks.
everyone.
Looks like you've been here a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And Josh, make me disappear.
Thank you, Santa. Hey, thanks, Santa.
Bye, Santa.
Hey.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Wow, I gotta tell you, that brings back memories. I haven't seen Santa Claus since about, probably 15 years ago when he threw me off his lap and I was only 50 years old. Because I still believe in Santa.
Wait, did he say 15 years ago? His math's not very good, is it?
Hey, for all the folks at home, I got a couple things beforehand and then Sean wants to say some things, I'm sure JD. First of all, I talked to my brother today who was in Rochester, New York, so Donnie and Barb and the family, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and thanks for watching. Now, you told me that Mom might be on watching, so if you are, Mom, Merry Christmas.
Hey,
I'll
Grandma.
call you tomorrow. All right. JD, you got anything to say to anybody?
Well,
And talk right into one of those cameras, yep.
oh, now I lost my seat broke again.
JD, it
Basically,
might be
hi,
you're too
Mom,
heavy
and I'm
for it.
happy to be here with my family and friends and watching and looking forward for Bike Week. And you take the rest, Sean. What do you think, huh?
No, you're doing well. Keep going, Jay. Come on, Jay.
I'm glad to be here with my friends, and this is a great Christmas, and I'm just blessed to be here.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, you know what? Same thing, Jay. I'm glad to be here as well. I'm glad to see everybody, hang out with the crew, everybody, all our crew. You know what, Jay? We have somebody that was watching us from our glory days.
Yeah, you told me a little earlier.
Coach Horn.
Coach Horn,
So,
good
Coach
to see ya.
Horn, we wish you a Merry Christmas and all our family and friends Merry Christmas.
Wait a minute. You got a coach? You're still talking to you guys?
Well,
Technically, we text each other in email. We don't talk directly because.
and I won't hold a grudge. You kicked me out the wrestling team, Coach Horn. You're still very much loved.
Well, but with that, also before I turn it over to you, Mark, one more thing I do want to say is thank you to our sponsors. Our sponsors. It's Ace Cafe, which pretty soon. That's where we're going to be. It's going to be our little headquarters. We'll be talking out of there,
We're
shooting
very
live out
thankful
of
for
there.
that, by the way.
So thank you guys from the Ace Cafe, J. Myers Insurance. Thank you very much. If you guys need motorcycle insurance, any kind of insurance, they can take care of you at J. Myers. And then we've got some of our cameras. The cameras that you guys see mounted on our bikes, those are our Magic Cams. Those are Michael Dulce. So Michael, thank you guys. VoIP International takes care of our phones. Not JD's phone, but the rest of our phones.
We're very appreciative.
Yeah. And then USA Payroll, who someday will pay us.
Okay.
So, but no.
Or fire us.
So, if you guys, we just thank you all. Please follow our sponsors, support our sponsors, and thank you very much. And Merry Christmas to everybody. How's that, Mark?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.
And I just before we go, I want to tell everybody thanks for coming out. Rocky's Rocks Christmas ride we did, Toys for Tots run, was a big success. We raised a couple of $1,000s for 100 cops, 100 kids. Got a bunch of toys donated. Gave out to the Shriners Club to give out. I want to give a thank out to Rudy from Crossroads for having us, Taz for putting all this together, Gary Teal for being our ride leader. He did a great job. Gary, without you, we couldn't have done it. Chris's Lounge, Saints and Sinners at Destination Daytona, the Dog Pound, Kickstart, and Rudy's Crossroads for letting us end up over there and partying and having a good time. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to my mom and my cousin Michelle, who's watching in Ohio.
How about your daughter?
Oh, my daughter Bridget.
Yeah.
She's not watching, but I'll tell her to watch because I told her Merry Christmas.
Now I got to tell you this, because my daughter was mad at me, because Steve Glum sent me an email earlier today, and it said, one of the pictures we had up was a gator in the driveway. So he goes, is the gator going to be on? And I said, well, there's going to be 2 gators on. I said, but Santa is actually a Florida Seminole, and my daughter, who's a gator, told me that next year she wants to play Santa Claus. She doesn't want the Seminole here. But Santa, thanks for coming anyhow.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
love you. What do you say we roll the credits?
Sounds good.
It's USA Payroll.
Yeah. Ace Cafe.
J.
Fever TV.
That's it. And then
All
that's
right.
us. You know,
Hey, thanks
Thanks,
everybody
guys.
for watching.
Oh,
Don't
listen
forget,
up. Listen
next
up.
week-
This is important.
Next week,
Yeah.
or next. go
For
ahead.
2 weeks, we're not going to be on. We won't be on until the end in January, and we're going to start going on Thursday nights because Thursday night is the night we're going to be going on at Ace Cafe. So we want to start practicing on Thursday night. So the first 3 programs that you got to see, these are our practice runs. Some are pretty good, some are okay. We're going to learn to do our green screen, and we need to get at least one more camera. So if there's somebody out there who'd like to donate a camera to us, call me. All right, thanks, everybody.
hey,
Merry
thanks,
Christmas.
everybody. Merry
See you next
Christmas.
year.
Yep, see you next year.
Cut.